Hello everyone. My topic for CG presentation is a line circle eclipse generating algorithm and character generating algorithm. Here, the agenda for our today's video is line draw algorithm, circle draw algorithm, eclipse generating algorithm, and character generating algorithm. Uh, in the first, we have a line draw algorithm. Here, we are explaining about the DDA line algorithm. The DDA line algorithm in computer graphics, the first line drawing algorithm is a DDA algorithm. In a line concept, a line is connected with 2 points. It is a basic element in graphics. To draw a line, you need a 2 point uh, bet, between drawing of line. Means if there is one line, it must have one end point, one it will have one starting point which will be here, ending point, sorry, and here will be starting point. No, the DDA line tackle performs its operation. In computer graphics, a digital DDA is a hardware or software used to interpolation of variable over an interval between the start and end point. The DDAs are used for rasterization of line, triangle, and polygon. They can be extended to non-linear functions such as perspective, correct, texture, and mapping, coordinate, and curves. Next, the steps for these algorithms are walk through a line starting for x0 and y0. As you can see, here is the starting point of the algorithm. The construct x and y increased value 0 and 1 range. Now, if here is a case 1 occurs, the x is incremented faster. If the m is less than 1, the step next, the x is incremented, computed, and round y. Next, the y is incremented faster if m is greater than 1. Then step in here increment and compute the round x, and you can see the line is drawn with the help of this algorithm. The next is a Bressenheim circle algorithm. We cannot continuously arc the raster display. Instead, we have to choose the nearest pixel position to complete the arc. Following illustrate the you can see that the we have points at the pixel at x and y location, and now need to decide where to put the next pixel at n x plus 1 y or s x plus 1 y minus 1. Here you can see the curve is created by selecting the nearest pixel. Here, the steps for this algorithms are get the coordinates of the center of circle and radius and store them in x and y and r respectively. Set the p is equal to 0 and q is equal to r. Set the decision parameter d is equal to 3 minus 2r. Then repeat through step 8 while p is less than q. Call the circle Call draw circle x y p q x y p q. Then increment the value of p. If the d is less than 0, then d is equal to d plus 4p plus 6. Else uh, r is equal to r minus 1. D is equal to d plus 4p minus q. Then call draw circle. The next algorithm is midpoint is eclipse algorithm. In midpoint eclipse algorithm is used to draw an eclipse in computer graphics. It is also referred as midpoint line algorithm or midpoint circle algorithm. The midpoint eclipse algorithm plots point of an eclipse on first quadrant by dividing the quadrant into regions. Each point x and y is then projected into other three quadrants: x minus x, Y, and so on and so on. The steps for these algorithms are: take a input radius along x-axis and y-axis and obtain the center of eclipse. Initially, we assume that the eclipse to be center at the origin and the first point as the uh, x comma y0 equal to 0 xy. Obtain the initial decision parameter of region 1 as the p1 is p10 is equal to R2 plus 1 by 4 Rx square minus Rx square into Ry. For xk, the position in region 1, if P1k is less than 0, then the next point along the is xk plus 1 and yk, and the P1 is equal pk plus 1 is equal to P1k plus 2 2y square 2 ry square, then r k plus 1, etc. Else the next point will be this, and the p1 is equal to will be this. Next obtain the initial value in region 2 using the list point x0, using the list point x0 plus y0 of the region 1, as P0, P20 is equal to this value at each yk in region 2, starting at the k is equal to 0. Perform the following task, else the next point. Then obtain the symmetric point in the three quadratic quadrant and plot the coordinate values x is equal to x plus xc, y is equal to y plus yc. Repeat these steps for region 1 until the value is this. The next algorithm, we have character generating. The computer graphics generates computer graphics characters can be generated in using software. In hardware implementation of the character generation, the limited faces the generation limited faces of characters can be generated. The wide variety of faces of character can be generated using software implementation. The method used for the character what generation is the starburst method. In this method, the fixed pattern of line is used to generate the characters. In this method, we use a combination of 24-bit line segment. In 24 line segments, each bit represents uh, a single line. To highlight a line, we put the corresponding bit in 24-bit line segment. Here you can see how the representation of bits is done in here. So that's it for the representation. Thank you for paying the attention to my video.